Okay, we're looking at some polynomial subtraction. We've got a trinomial here. This guy is in standard form, and we're subtracting another trinomial. It's also in standard form, which means that the degrees for each of these pieces are going in descending order. This is a 2-degree monomial, 1-degree constant. So we're going to subtract this guy off. So what's the most important thing here is that we recognize everything in here, everything in that parenthesis is getting subtracted. What I would recommend doing is just rewriting this and changing all the signs. So we get y squared minus 4y plus 9. Nothing changes here. It's just the same polynomial. These, though, this is going to now become a minus 3y squared. This is going to become a minus 6y. So really, this guy is going to become plus 6y. And this is going to become a minus 9. So really, it becomes plus 9. By changing the sign on all of these, I've accounted for the subtraction. And now I can really just think about, okay, let's put together my like terms, the pieces with the same variable to the same exponent. So I got a y squared, and I got a minus 3y squared. Notice that I'm keeping the minus with that term. That is also really, really important. I've got a minus 4y, so that negative stays with it. I got a plus 6y, the negative stays with it. And then I got a plus 9 and a plus 9. So I kind of color-coded them so we could see that these two, the pinks, right, they're the same, they're like terms. Same variable, same exponent, y squared. The blues, they are like terms. Same variable, y to the first power. And then the 9s in yellow, right, they are constants. So sometimes people do these steps in their head, but I'm just going to rewrite them together. So y squared minus 3y squared minus 4y plus 6y plus 9 plus 9. Like terms are all set up and ready to go. So this is really a 1y squared minus 3y squared. 1 minus 3, that's going to give me a negative 2y squared. Negative 4y plus 6y, so it's the negative 4 plus 6. So plus 2y. And then 9 and 9, that's going to become 18. So that's it. That's actually my final answer. That's what they were looking for, was the difference, the answer to the subtraction problem. If you're asked for more, like, for instance, the leading coefficient, in that case, that is negative 2, because that is the number out in front. When you're writing it in standard form, it's the multiplier, the coefficient on the first term when you write it in order. The degree is actually a positive 2. Move it up just a little bit here. And that is the exponent on the variable of the first term in your polynomial. This one gets a fancy name, by the way. I'll move it up just a little bit. So I got room here to write that this is a trinomial. And if you want to get really fancy, it's a quadratic, which is a term we'll be using later. And that's when you have a trinomial and the highest variable is 2. So a y squared or an x squared. Okay, message me anytime with questions. Hope this guy's helpful.